A lot of people think that art hangs on a wall and that it is something to be seen and witnessed, whereas I, as a visual artist, really believe that you can actually use art and paintings to educate people in a way that traditionally hasn't been a format for us. So my mother, here's a great story, my mother told me, don't be an artist. And she said, well, you're not going to make money at it, And I said, I don't know that I'm very concerned about the money aspect. I said, for me, it's more about education and really being able to have a place in a world that guides conversation, right?
Thank you for coming out.
But what's so interesting about that is that once I actually did become an artist and I entered the art world, what I realized is that there were no teachers that looked like me. There was no history around African American art in college, and I was fighting to find information. And it's only recently, probably in the past 5 years, that I've even seen 3 books that are specifically about African American art. I started K-Love for Art because I felt that there wasn't enough access and exposure to the arts for specifically African American visual artists. And I really wanted to make sure that I could use my studio and use my gallery as a space to help people launch their career. I started actually working with young people, and I got a contract with Seattle Youth Employment Program, and so they would send me students, and then under me I created an apprenticeship program for young people to actually shadow me as an artist. So they would get exposure on what does it look like to be an artist, right? So when I was teaching, they'd go with me and they'd become teaching assistants. When I'd go to meetings, they'd come and sit in on meetings. Anything that had to do with exposure, I introduced them to other artists in the building, and they would help with installing art.